Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to remember our wonderful year together in kindergarten. We're going to think back about all of the favorite things we did. If you look at the whiteboard, I've written kindergarten memories. And then I made a circle with the months we were in kindergarten. When I made the months, I thought this kind of looks like a circle. And it reminded me of the life cycle of the chicks. Remember how they started as an egg, they moved on to a chick, grew into a chicken, and then it repeats again. This is like the life cycle of our school year. So when we came to school back in August and September, we had our first day of kindergarten. Think back, our first theme, if you remember, was all about monkeys. That's why each of us got to be the big banana. Also remember in September, we talked about bears. Remember how you got to bring your favorite stuffed bear to school? Then our year moved on to October. Oh, let's back up for a second. Back in September, remember we went on our first field trip. Think, where did we go? We went to the apple orchard. Remember how we rode the bus for the first time? That was really fun. So we had monkeys, bears, apple orchard. Then we came to October. Remember how we studied the leaves and how the season of fall started? Think back to October. Oh, remember how we learned about fire safety and we visited the fire station. So that was our second big field trip of the year. Also in October, we dressed up for Halloween in our Halloween costumes and had some Halloween centers at school. So October was a very, very fun month also. Oh, third trip we went on. Let's number them. First was the apple orchard. Second, fire station. Do you remember our third trip? Has to do with leaves. Third trip in October was to Eagle Point Park. And we got to go on our scavenger hunt. And remember the leaf we were looking for? Shaped like a fan. Kiss your brain if you remember it. The ginkgo leaf. So then we began November. Remember in November we talked about Native Americans and we built a teepee in our classroom, which was really fun. We got to read inside the teepee. We talked about pilgrims. And then at the end of November, we came together for a friendship feast in O'Malley Hall. That was very fun. Then we started December. Remember in December, the Very Hopeless Camel started. We started practicing for our Hopeless Camel. Actually, we started in November, but we put the show on in December. The Very Hopeless Camel. That was so fun. December, we also talked about Advent. Okay, the church color changed to purple for Advent, so we could tell the story of baby Jesus. And we celebrated Christmas in December and had a lot of fun. We had the St. Nick came and visited and left something for us, remember, on St. Nicholas Day, so we'll put down St. Nick. December was very fun. Then we went home for Christmas, came back, and it was January. Now look at how we're halfway through our year, our little life cycle of kindergarten. January, we celebrated New Year's Day. We said Happy New Year, and it officially became the year 2020. Oh, remember we learned about penguins and their life cycle. Okay, then February came. Remember in February we celebrated Valentine's Day. We talked about the presidents in February. Then March, that's why I did March in green. We talked about St. Patrick in March. Remember, the leprechauns came and messed up our classroom a little bit. And we had some St. Patrick's Day centers. Oh, we also learned about dinosaurs. And then our Circle continued to April. In April, we started home learning. And in April, remember, we got our eggs. And you got to watch them grow for 21 days, turning into chicks. In May, we had our visit where I got to come to your houses, remember? That was one of my very favorite memories, boys and girls. And bringing our 4 chicks to your house. I delivered your portfolio, and we have been learning about space. So boys and girls, look at how busy of a year we had. Think about your favorite memories this year that we made together with our special Lucky 13, our wonderful kindergarten class. Today I want you to think about your favorite memories from kindergarten, and then we're going to write it in our journal, and at our last Zoom we're going to share our very favorite memories. I miss you all, love you all, and I'll see you later.